Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we defeated Giovanni at the top of Silphco to save it from the rocket takeover. And Trace told us to go to the Saffron Gym, but we had yet to go to the Fuchsia City Gym, which is our next destination. I'm just jumping right in. Oh, hello. And also we have Gale behind us. Silphco was a little awkward because it was kind of enclosed, so you couldn't see a lot of the bigger Pokemon behind you. So I didn't have Gale out, so now we can see Gale flapping around behind us. Cool. Hi, Gale. You look wonderful as a Pidgeot. Poke you, but yes, poke it back. Having a lot of fun. I'm glad, Gale. Let's kick some butt. Do you know what catch combos are? If you can keep catching the same species of Pokemon over, and you'll have a better chance of meeting a really strong one. Yeah, I think I experienced that as I was trying to get Porygon / Kadabra. Oh, we can do this. One of those things that I never did when I was younger because I had to bring Cut all this way. I was like, that wasn't happening. What do you got? Electricity is my specialty, so I don't know a thing about Pokemon of the Sea. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this area makes me think of, I completely ignored it, and the item certainly isn't really overly useful. But north of Cerulean, there's a place to use Cut that you can get an item. It's like right by past the Nugget Bridge before you get to Bill's Cottage. And I meant to go back there at some point, really after I got Cut and came back from Diglett's Cave. That was the episode I planned on doing it, but I just completely forgot. And like I said, at this point, the item doesn't mean anything, I'm sure. It's probably just like a potion or whatever. I might run up and grab it, because it could be a rare candy, which I will use at some point. Unplugged! Rare candies we will use at the end of our adventure, probably right before the Elite Four. And, oh, sorry. Well, actually, no, they've talked about the Elite Four. Water conducts electricity issues and zap Pokemon from the sea. Thank you for explaining that. Speaking of Pokemon from the sea, Waterstone. No reason for that, but cool to have. Let's fight you. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of trainers. I'm searching for a Moonstone. I don't know if I actually have a Moonstone, to be honest. I'm sure I do somewhere, but I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, you're gonna want a Moonstone for Nidoran eventually. But yeah, we got a ton of trainers between us and Fuchsia City. So this is gonna be a lot of battling. This is honestly one of the longest routes in the game, and it's just. But I do like that because like there are a lot of trainers you can obviously train on. No one really needs levels because yeah, the next gym is low 40s. So once we get to I think it's 43, we'll switch people out. And our closest is Eevee. She's level 40, I think. Dig under this pier and into the water, Apollo. That would not be good. Yeah, so this recording session I don't actually plan on being super long, because I have stuff to do today. Oh, how'd you survive that? Oh god, I hate when something pops up on my computer. But we should definitely get to. I mean, it won't matter to you. This episode's gonna be as long as they all are, pretty much. Which I don't know how people feel about it. I personally like to think that between 15 to 20 minutes is a really good length for an episode of something that gets uploaded, maybe not daily, but multiple times in a week. Like, I don't like, it's hard for me, especially, oh, that's a coach trainer. We'll probably fight you later once we're done with this route. I feel like coach trainers are better fought for the end, left until the end. We don't need to cut in here, because this might just be a grassy area. But yeah, I don't know how people feel about that. I personally like I said, I like low 20 minutes to be roughly the length of an episode. I'm just kind of looking at what's ahead. Okay, now we'll do that. So let's actually just see what's in this patch of grass, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Hey, Krabby, and the Pidgey line, which I don't care about. I really have no need for Pokemon that I've already caught. It doesn't look like anything super. Oh, there's Pokeball. Max Lure, cool, neat. Yeah, I don't see anything else super of note. I don't know of anything that you can really catch here that I'd want. So we'll just move on. We got some picnickers down here. Oh, we're on Route 13. I gave my Pokemon a quick candy. Only one? How fast can you really be? Also, I didn't even try getting in a double battle. It would make sense if I should be. I've learned that like if the game isn't planned to have a double battle with like Jesse and James or Archer and the Rocket Grunt as before, that it's not going to give you one. Let's use Flamethrower. Hopefully Apollo can take this out because I really don't want him to take a ground type move. Nice, good job, Apollo. Apollo's still our lowest level, which is why I have him up front, but he's still just really good. Oh, he's not good against Sand Slash. Oh, Cruiser. I was debating between Cruiser or Eevee. Both of them would be great. So I don't know what I'm going to do once people reach the next level, because, like, I don't want to say this is my final team of 6, but, like, this is pretty much what I'm most likely going to use. But I might mix a few things up. Honestly, as much as I love Gale and I'm having her plan to be on the team, her lack of good moves is, like, really frustrating. And it overlaps with Coco, technically, because they're both normal types. So I don't know. No plans, absolutely not any plans yet. But, yeah, they're just nothing I'm super in love with. I just wish she just could learn a better, like, something. Any versatility that's not normal or flying. Because you kind of need that, in my opinion. At least one, like, at least you gotta have one move. Like, even if I had, like, a Steel Wing, which wouldn't necessarily be that great, but it would be something. Like I said, I'd love for her to have, like, an Electric-type move, but I'm 99% sure Pidgeot cannot learn an Electric-type move. I think Electric? Yeah, I think Electric is... Oh, Paralysis, gross. Headbutt? It's probably going to be faster now. No, we're still faster. Apollo is pretty fast. Him and Gale, ironically, are two of probably the fastest Pokemon. Weepin' Bell. Yeah, speaking of Gale, Apollo's paralyzed now, so we'll mix it up. You know, this is gonna be all these fights. Really, this is what this route's gonna be. Although we actually are gonna double back and go to that coach trainer. So I'm in the midst of these fights. How are you guys today? Today is Saturday the 6th. Just a Saturday, honestly, for me. Nothing really of note. Kind of nice having one of those weekends that you don't have to do anything, don't have to worry about anything. I'm on call tomorrow for work, but fingers crossed. Shouldn't talk about it, because that's when you jinx it. What do I want to do? I want to do this. Nah, you know, we're going to go back and fight that coach trainer before I forget. Hey, Kingler! That's neat. Honestly, need or want a Kingler. Okay, let's fight this coach trainer. What do you got? Who do I want to start with? We're not going to start with a paralyzed Apollo. That wouldn't be good. Let's start with Chaplin. We haven't seen him today. Training on a romantic bridge where you can smell the sea breeze doubles the effects of the training. Let's do some coaching. Are you ready? Did you say let the battle begin, yo? Also, do you really find this bridge, like, romantic? Priya? I mean, I've always loved this area. Butterfree, oh no! Although, Chaplin isn't the best Pokemon for this. Although, I wonder if they gave Butterfree Bug Buzz. Because if they gave Butterfree Bug Buzz, then this could hurt. But Chaplin's got decent special defense, so hopefully... Or... Sleep Powder. Oh god, that would have sucked. But thankfully Chaplin has Thunderbolt and can take it out. Butterfree just really isn't a good Pokemon. Its stats are just so outclassed at this point. I do love Butterfree. It's always that, like, one of those Pokemon that you bond with really quickly, and it's actually pretty good at the start, but it quickly becomes, like, just beyond outclassed. Oh, we also haven't seen Eevee today. We're just seeing everyone today. I should start with Coco just to make sure everyone gets a turn. Coco can fight basically whatever. Fable. Yeah, I wonder if do we have a Moonstone? I know you can get a Moonstone from Mount Moon, I'm sure. There's one hidden somewhere. Oh, come on. You should have been able to take... Oh my god, she's really trying to put me to sleep. But she did not, thankfully. I wonder what she's going to give me. Maybe like an awakening or something? No, that'd be lame. Rest? I think she's definitely going to give me some sleep thing. But Eevee and Chaplin kicked her butt. What do you got? Such a romantic battle. Here, take a 12 of my gratitude. Dream Eater. Oh, that's nice. I was right. It's something sleep-related. It only works with our Pokemon to sleep, but I assure you, its effect is devastating. It's okay. It's not anything super to write home about. I think the fact that the Pokemon has to be asleep just really negates how effective it can be. Because it's a decent Psychic-type move. But I have no interest in it. North to Silence Bridge, I guess. Is that what the bridge we just left? I'll go fight this beauty first. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Look at all these trainers. They're everywhere. And, like, this is only, like, I don't know, maybe halfway down the route. Beauty Lola. Ooh, Chansey. That's neat. Don't see Chansey often. Another Chaplain. How are you going to do against this? I mean, Chansey's not going to be able to do any damage, but how many hits of Psychic is this thing going to take? Let's find out! Just Chansey always confuses me, because I always think it should be like a fairy type, because it seems fairy. It's pink. It's bulky. It's, like, got that loving... I don't want to say this, but, like, girly nature that, like, kind of screams fairy type, but it's not. It's just a normal type. Oh, someone's online. How much is this going to do? Yeah, not a lot. Chansey just has a ton of HP. Also, we're actually just out of this. We're fighting a Chansey. We're going to get a ton of experience. Why do you teach your Chansey takedown? Most Chanseys, honestly, have a seismic toss. Because most Chanseys are level 100 in competitive. So that's like the best it can do. And if you're using seismic toss as your main attacking move, yeah, that's how you know. But Chanseys have a frick ton of HP. And yeah, 1400. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Captain's level 39. Anyone else get a level from this? Apollo level 38. Nice. Ivy level. Wow. Ivy level 41. You're strong. You have a Chansey lady. I'll fight you anytime you want, though, for that experience. I wonder if Pokemon are strong. Male or female Pokemon? Man. That does make me think of something. It always bugged me that, what am I thinking? Really, Combee. Male Combee is what bothers me. I was trying to think of another Pokemon that evolves, because I know there's another that only evolves. Oh, male Salandit. I hate... It frustrates me. Like, I get that happens in nature, and some female kinds of species only are a certain, like, look a certain way. So, like, I get split evolutions like Wormadam and Mothim, but why do you make the male of these Pokemon just, like, worthless? Like, male Combee and male Salandit are just utterly worthless Pokemon. And, like, you can do something that, like, makes them still supporters to their female counterpart. Like, I'm not... Like, I feel like making not necessarily a King Bee, but, like, a harder worker bee for an evolution of Combee would be cool. Same thing for Salandit. Like, there's more support Pokemon to their female counterparts, but at least would be something. Also, yeah, I'm using Coco just because we haven't seen Coco in, like, freaking forever, I feel. Just because she's so good, she can do whatever I need her to. And right now my team has been pretty solid on its own and hasn't needed her assistance. And she also made quick work of these bugs. With Sizzly Slide, thankfully, just crippling physical attackers. Not enough. Not enough. What I wasn't really paying attention to what he said. What do you got? Got those badges from Bidman. I know. That is true. Man, look at all these trainers. There's so freaking many. Oh, there's an item here. Golden Pineapple. Nice. When we're forced to start catching Pokemon again. My Cubone wishing to make your acquaintance. Let's meet them. Oh, we're still using Coco. Yeah, that's fine. Picnicker Gwen. Eradicate. What, you really? Like, you couldn't think of anything to give a Picnicker except a... Like, I really do wonder how they decide how to give certain trainers certain Pokemon. Like, usually it's by, like, the style of Pokemon, really. Like, you wouldn't expect a Beauty, for instance, to have Eradicate. But a Picnicker makes a little more sense because they're more hardy and they're traveling the area. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's the vibe they give off. But I don't know. Picnicker with Eradicate really just doesn't. Oh, freaking Sucker Punch! Hate Sucker Punch. It's so good. Oh, come on! Is the Burn gonna knock it out? Come on, Burn. Yeah, good job, Burn. Great job, Coco. Golduck. Oh, we're gonna switch. We'll switch to Ivy. Although I was looking at my team, we're not really that great at fighting water types. I mean, Coco could have. Because she's Coco. But yeah, we're thinking about also that Gyarados that we thought that we actually kind of struggled with. Yeah, we're not really good at fighting water types. But Ivy has no problem. Perfect. Cruiser level 40, awesome. Good going, you totally won. Yes, I totally did. We'll switch Coco out. Who do I want to start with now? Let's start with Gale. She hasn't done much this episode. Let's go back this way. I remember this area is just always kind of weird. It's definitely very memorable, but it's also weird in that way. Because, like, why are all these white picket fences here? Why are they structured in a certain way? It's because video games is the reason. If you look back, Kanto really is very much like because video game. It's not nearly as like well thought out as the other. It's straightforward. It makes sense, and seeing it updated is very fun. But it's definitely not nearly as expertly crafted or as well structured as some of the other later regions. And then Johto is really just Kanto but old, which I do love. I've always loved Johto's design, leading to the more traditional Japanese. Persian. We'll keep battling with Gale. Well, seeing Persian makes me wonder. Maybe I'm gonna should switch in Hitmonchan just for I don't know, just to mix it up really. But yeah, there's no point. The next couple, I'd want to throw something in that could assist with the next couple of gyms, and Hitmonchan would be terrible against both of them. So it's like, why? So I'd kind of think of something more like generic that could be good anywhere. It's overall ready. I don't know anything about Pokemon actually. I picked these ones I use for their looks. You know what? Then why'd you pick Persian? I always go with Burp when I dedicate myself to them. Oh, then I think you'll be perfect for fighting Gale. Burkeeper Robert. I love his wink and point. We've seen a bunch of new Pokemon. We haven't actually fought a Doduo yet. I love Gale's swiping motion with her wings when she comes in. That's kind of cool. Oh, I should have used Headbutt. Dang it. I did it so well against the friggin'... what's it called? Eevee in Persian, and then I forgot. Just Force of Habit. Yeah, Headbutt. I was thinking if Quick Attack could take it out, but probably not. It has just enough health. It's kind of crazy that Pidgeot was faster than Doduo, but I guess we're a final evolution, and Doduo's not. And... yeah, you've got a Pidgeotto. Okay. Pidgeot should have no problem with this. We're the same level. Why have you not evolved? I mean, I know why, because it's just a balance and make not every battle super difficult. But it's so weird whenever they have, such high-leveled, under-evolved Pokemon. Under-evolved. Yeah, I was right. Headbutt! You're still faster than Pidgeotto. Great. Coco level 41. Wow, we're really getting up there. Out of power! You'll probably fight one more trainer and then be done. I wish I could fly like Pidgey and Pidgeotto. I do too, honestly. I wish I could fly. That'd be so cool. Yeah, sorting items. I don't really care. Yep, this is who I planned on fighting last. I remember seeing this guy earlier. This will be our last fight of the video. Like I said, lots of fights. What do you got? Have a battle with me in this hidden place. It is kind of hidden. Very much off the beaten path. Ace Trainer Kite. Kite? His name's Kite. Ooh, Graveler. That's not good. That is not good for Gale at all. Oh, this is one of the situations where I'd love Gale to have, Steel Wing, which we have yet to see a TM for. Switch an Ivy. I just picked Ivy over Cruiser just because. That did a little damage, but hey, this is why I have Mega Drain. This is honestly why I have Mega Drain. So Ivy can take a hit, and then get it all back. Man, just everyone's so everyone's nearly flawless with what they could be now. I can't think of much to update on a lot of people. Ivy pretty much has a perfect moveset. Apollo's now great. Chaplin's great. Just so many people have such solid movesets now. Apollo's paralyzed. We're going to go with Coco. If Apollo wasn't paralyzed, I'd definitely use him, because Dig could take out this Magneton no problem, but The chance of us getting 2 digs without getting fully paralyzed is just unlikely. So, that's why we Sizzly Slide. Sizzly Slide! The burn's not going to do anything because Magneton's a special attacker, but that's fine. Ooh, good. I'm glad Coco avoided that. We've actually gotten really lucky with statuses this episode now that I'm thinking about those two sleep moves missed, and with that coach trainer. Thunder Wave missed. Apollo got paralyzed, but that's not the end of the world. And last up, Haunter. Yeah, we'll just stick with Coco, because why not? Coco can clean up with the expertly named Baddie Bad. Oh, wow, Haunter's level 40. Oh, so close. Man, another freaking status move missed. Great. Good job, Coco. He had a pretty interesting team. It's fun to see them. I mean, Graveler's not interesting. I lost, but no one was watching us, right? I mean, we're in a hidden area, so sure. This is actually where we saw Kingler before. Well, and there's Krabby right now. I don't care. Run away. I already have a Krabby. I don't need another Krabby. That's what I wanted. Hey, Bellsprout. PP up. Neat. Okay. And I think that will do it for now. Because we made some progress down this route. But like I said, we have a long, long way to go. And there's still a ton more trainers to fight. So we've got plenty to do. In the next episode, we will continue on our way to Fuchsia City. See you guys later.